Alright guys, welcome back to Bugs Bunny Lost in Time. Without further ado, let's get on. And I'm just now realising that I've bypassed what I said I was going to do at the end of last episode. We need to do this strange little level here. Guess who needs a kickstart? So without further ado, in we go. Very interesting level art there, if I do say so myself.
Shh. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
So here we'll encounter our first sort of boss battle slash mini game. Quite short, fun nonetheless.
Rabbit. Ouch.
And on that note, there's plenty of carrots to collect. I'm going to risk it and pick them all up now, not leave myself any to pick up should I get hit by Elmer Fudd. Yeah, we don't need any safety bars. So the objective here is to run him around and then go not like that. Oh dear. Tell you what I'm doing, I'm playing it like this is Bugs and Taz, where you can actually move once you've jumped. So the objective is get him to do that. Hit him, he'll drop a golden carrot. He'll actually drop two. Ow. Right, I'm going to play a bit more seriously now. I did notice a little bit of lag there as well for some reason. Bear in mind, he can hit you whilst you're underground there. You're not safe just because you're underground.
Ouch.
Another GC. Ouch. Come on.
Ouch.
For God's sake, Elmer, will you get out of the way, dude? Rabbit! And then that's going to be this level. Complete with a GC. 5 out of 5. And he finally, as he is defeated, drops the clock symbol. That allows us to exit via a new rabbit hole.
Great, just perfect. You have completed this level.
So there's a new one unlocked there with Follow Red Pirate
Let me
Road.
Save your position.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye,
Bye,
Moyle.
Muriel. Something you may have noticed there is that we unlocked a level that appeared to be inside a skull-like structure. All well and good, but we, as you'll soon discover, can't actually get in there yet. Sorry for the slight skip there, guys, but yes, we can't actually get in there yet, and as you'll see, the reason why is that it's, well, closed. How are we going to open it? Well, there's a symbol there on the floor. Let's go check it out. Sorry pal, you don't have the super jump ability, but we can see some kind of wheel up there, which perhaps is what's going to open the structure. So the only thing we can do is this level. Hey, what's up, Doc? Now this is quite a long level. Quite a long level indeed. It's a fun one, but it can get a slight bit repetitive towards the end, I would say. Maybe, I don't know. Might take that statement back. I've not played it in a while.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
This here's mine. Come back here, you mangy mutineering rabbit.
I mean, you can kind of see why Sam might hate him so much there, considering he's just waltzed onto his ship and stolen what I assume is his treasure map. I think I'd be too pleased with him.
These objects to receive a clock symbol.
So as Merlin's explained, there's 5 acme boxes in this level, and they're going to give us a clock symbol if we get all 5. Otherwise, they do drop carrots as well. Got to destroy these crabs because, I mean, they're just a nightmare, honestly. They're really, really difficult to get past without taking damage. There's a golden carrot in that first chest. We're going to destroy the crab, kick it to a different island. It can scuttle around over there instead. And as you can see, there is an acme box there. So here's our first Acme box of the level. What am I on carrot-wise? Almost 99, so I'm at a point where I don't really need to worry about going out of my way to collect carrots now unless I get injured. I'm not sure if any of these guys actually drop golden carrots or clocks. I don't think so, but I'm going to smack them all anyway just in case. We have a fun little game here. So that's going to lower the drawbridge, but if we interact with the chests, we get to follow the chest, so... I believe it's this chest for our clock symbol. It is indeed. That's the first clock of the level. We can also go for carrots, but I think, yeah, we have to watch it again. I'm not going to bother going for the carrot, I want to get him out of the chest. I'm not sure if defeating him is going to give us a GC or not. I'm not sure, because some of them are invincible and will just never tire. Like, he might do the tired animation, but he'll get straight back into the action. We'll soon find out. I'm going to assume that he does not tire. No, so avoid letting him out if you can. Doesn't follow you down here anyway, thankfully. We'll get rid of this crab. We'll use him to bounce up, and that's another GC. And then we'll get rid of the crab for good. Send him off to a different island. I always liked to think that as a kid. We're not killing the crab, we're just kicking it off to a different place for it to scuttle around. So this crate here, I'm going to go ahead and push it. Got another Acme box up there to claim after all. Got some crates here. You can't jump straight up, but I think just one is enough to get up, hopefully. Yep. Can we jump straight up there, I wonder? No. So we can, however, bounce on the Acme box. No, we can't. Okay. It's been such a long time, I'm not sure exactly what you can and can't do. So this should be... Unless I'm mistaken. Huh. I thought we should be able to jump up there without... without needing a crate. Pick it back up and find out, shall we? Mine to just jumped it wrong. Right, that's why. So you can get that crate up there. And then that's another clock symbol sorted. Excellent. So I think that's it for this little platform. Now I have the fun of trying to alternate to not get hit. Yeah, they're just a nuisance, these crabs, honestly. Oh lord, don't put me in front of it. How many carrots are we on now? Let's find out. 99, so don't need to worry about carrots now. But we will, however, get the pearl out of these oysters quickish, because... yeah. Moving swiftly on. And get that. Basically what we're doing is we're just throwing the pearl at the target over there. Wow, you can see the target has some, I don't know if it's supposed to, but it has some kind of pattern on the red. It's never really stood out to me before. It's like a bit like a skull and crossbones there, doesn't it, in the middle there? I'm not sure if it's just a texture error, to be honest. So we're going to get barrels thrown at us until we reach here. Kick the drawbridge down. And then we can see a big old TNT crate over there, or barrel should I say. What are we going to do with that? Well, no prizes for guessing. You do, however, have to avoid being hit by barrels. And then leg it. Just run, because you will get damaged if you're caught in the blast. I'm not sure if that actually damaged me. It did. Oh well. Grab that GC. And I think that's it down here, isn't it? Yeah, it will be. So now we're onto a spot of island hopping. Thankfully these just stay like this, they never sink any lower. Grab that checkpoint and we'll lure him over here to the giant anchor shadow. And that's going to net us another clock symbol. So at this point, when you reach this checkpoint, we're not going to count that one because that's technically after the checkpoint. You should have 2 out of 9 carrots, 3 out of 17 GCs and 2 out of 5 Acme boxes. Now there's another rabbit hole here we can swiftly dive into to bring us to a little treasure island. And this is a lot of GCs. a lot of golden carrots actually, and golden carrots are good because they're what are used to unlock some of the more minigame based levels. Don't bother with that carrot. Actually, we do need to bother with the carrot because we've bloody blown ourselves up with TNT, haven't we? Accidentally hit ourselves in the blast. Right. So this one's not too bad. I'll get rid of the crab here that's going to scuttle up and down because he's going to get in the way. As is this crab. Go on, off you go. And from round here, as you'll see, we have a lot of crates we can pick up. Now this is a bit of a time-consuming part, truthfully. It's a little annoying for my impatient self, but yeah, so one crate is going to get us up there. There we go. The other one's going to get us up here. Do we need the third one up here? No. There's a clock symbol up here, which is obviously vital. Now what we want to do is go and collect our crates because they're going to be used elsewhere. So a good thing to do I've found is stack them as a 3 for the purposes of moving them. Just saves you a trip, or 2 if you're really unlucky and only don't even stack them once. There's a 4th crate over here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get that Acme crate first. That's the 3rd Acme crate sorted. Then we are going to head over here, drop those down, grab this crate. This should be the last crate / box that we need. So we can jump up 3. And then from here we can jump up. Do we need to? I don't think we really need to, do we? I'm just going to double check. I don't think there's anything up there. Suppose we get a nice good view of these islands, though. In their high definition glory, including the boat that's just floating on a blue texture. Do you know what? The clouds don't look very different to the ones in Bugs and Taz. I mean, obviously they're a bit more detailed, being a game that came, probably one of the last games to come out on PlayStation 1. But not too dissimilar. Not sure if we can knock him out. The fact he's just running constantly makes me believe maybe we can't. I don't know. No, he's not going to exhaust because he's running on a set path. He's just going to hit us if we're in the way. Well, let's roll on through. What have we got here then? I love how the crab's claws that they throw are just sort of like suspended in animation during cutscenes. Or if you're not close enough, they just sort of freeze. Strange to see, I almost went in the drink then, that's not good. As much as I'd love to be there taking a dip in that lovely water about now, I don't think Bugs would. Well, that's going to be a lot of carrots for health, which we need. I really struggle getting past the 2 of them without being hit. It's not easy for me. You little swine. Go on, get gone. And then what we're going to do is we'll activate the checkpoint, but before we go any further, I don't think there is anything up here, but we're going to check anyway. Nothing up here, but there are crates over there we can get to. So let's go ahead and press the square, or whatever button you're using, if you're using an emulator, whatever button you're using on your controller to replicate square, to throw crates, and that also saves you a lot of time. Just obviously I would say make sure they don't fall into the water, because that's no good. And that's going to give us our 4th Acme box. We only need 1 more of those now. Only need 1 more. We're getting there. Oh, get out. So this time it's a little more time consuming. You've got to grab a pearl, come over here and hit all 3 targets. With a lovely cutscene as well to show each barrel rise. It's a little, oh. I mean, it was going to happen eventually. I'm actually shocked it hasn't happened before now. Thankfully, I don't think it resets your progress on the targets. I'll tell you what... Oh, no it doesn't, thank gosh. I'll tell you something that does catch you out on this though, is that if you just walk off a platform, and I'll just show here, look, you actually do a little jump. The problem is you can like also be pressing the jump button to jump and... Oh, get out. I always thought these things were made of like paper mache or something as a kid. They don't look very, I don't know, solid to me. But yeah, it can sort of mess you over if you're trying to jump whilst the game's auto-jumping for you. So we want to go over there, but hold your horses. May as well grab this torch first, because we get a feeling we're going to need it. If we can make it across. If we can. Time to run and hope we don't get... Okay, so we didn't get hit in the blast this time. That's good. Where's that going to lead us then? Well, I'll tell you where. To part 2 of the level. Yes, this is a long one. It is a long level, this. So we're now on Shark Islands, and we're immediately met with a minigame. We have a boss up here who's going to throw bombs at us. If they're black like that, we can pick them up. If they're flashing red, we can't. I'm just going to throw bombs back, and that'll damage him. Go on then. Throw us another bomb. Sometimes he will throw a couple of black bombs in a row like that, which can be useful. If I throw this in the water, will it kill a shark? No, it just vanishes. So you can go over there, but I mean, I'll head over there. The sharks make it a nightmare, and I can't see anything over there that we need right now. We will come back there later. A common mistake, and I mentioned this on the first episode, is hitting every checkpoint you can. If you hit that checkpoint over there, every time you get knocked into the water, you're going to have to cross this barrel. This set of barrels, and then this set of barrels. It's not good. So you want to throw a bone. That was a bit weird. So let's get another one. Let's throw a bone. The shark should go to it with a bit of luck. And we're going to fall in the water anyway. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, this bit's always been something I've struggled with in every playthrough for some reason. Like the sharks, sometimes they just ignore the bone, or the bone doesn't last long enough to keep their attention. Like, you see that? Look, it's just devoured the bone in seconds. These sharks drive me to great depths of despair. They really do. Right, let's throw it like... Okay. So the bones just like disappear after a while if you don't throw them or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's throw them as far away as we possibly can, and let's really be speedy this time. Take full advantage of that distraction, and there we go. We are across. And just checking then, so as you cross that set of barrels, you should be on 4 out of 9 clocks, 9 out of 17 GCs, 4 out of 5 Acme boxes, and 13% total in the bottom left corner there. For the game, that is, I believe, not the level. But you would hope it's not for the level, because otherwise the maths wouldn't add up. So there's some golden carrots we can get here. Got to be careful not to get knocked off, is the only issue. I think I've done alright here, really. Okay, not bad. So, I believe we can knock this guy out. Finally, a pirate we can give the runaround. And as we do so, he's going to get back up. Or should I say, he's just going to snap straight back into action, but he can be knocked unconscious again. Just roll him in circles for days. There we go. Give him a swift boot. And he'll drop what we need to proceed. And it's the game's even given us a handy little look at what we need. There's a big fossilized rock there, isn't it? So we'll stick that there, we'll give it a swift kick. And you'll see that's going to drop a bridge. Now that's where that checkpoint at the start of this area is. Now you want to grab that checkpoint, but first... I mean, there's a torch here for a reason. Let's see if we can light all 3, shall we? Should be able to if we're swift. Nope, you can only use it twice, I assume. It seemed more like a use thing than a time running out kind of situation there. Let's get rid of it, and from this we're going to gather more, ever more, golden carrots. I'm wondering now what these sort of... So there's a checkpoint there, but I'm not going to bother grabbing that. I'm wondering what this sort of rock island here is for. Does it have a use? Anything here, or is this just for I don't know. There's one over there too. There's a regular carrot. I'm not sure if there's any golden carrots though. I suppose if the enemy's chasing you and you really need to get away, you could jump onto these rocks. Can't see at the minute why they'd be helpful. So we'll go back to the start of the area and hopefully we won't miss any golden carrots by doing so. If we do, well, not to worry too much. I'll just come back off camera and get them. So it just leads to that rabbit hole there, I'm pretty certain. I'm hoping I'm not about to eat my words. That's going to lower that bridge. I want to avoid these. Oh, another clock. You do have to jump into them to grab them. It's not automatic, I will say. Well, it looks like we need to go back that way anyway, so now we can just double check, I suppose, make sure we didn't miss anything on the way. That sun actually looks quite inviting. It really does look like a relaxing place. I'd love to be here right now. Stuck in England where we have the heat. We've got 22 degrees at the minute, which is roasting for England, where we don't have any insulation. Sorry, we do have lots of insulation in our houses, and we've grabbed this and we didn't need to again. Darn it! But yeah, we have lots of insulation and no aircon, so 22 degrees is a nightmare. If you can't get outdoors, which we can't because we also have rain. Yeah, I'd swap bugs right now. I'd go back in time to the pirate era and chill out on one of these islands. Maybe not go in the water. Or near the crabs or the pirates, but you know, everything else seems nice. Right. Tell you what, it looks like we could actually do with some carrots, so let's defeat some crabs. Oh, look at that! I actually missed the GC. It is a good job we have to come back this way, and it just goes to show. Never be too hasty. Oh, that was close. If we get all the way up, we can just avoid having to go onto the ones with sliding pirates. So now, a drawbridge should have... I think I know where it'll have dropped. Surely it's around here somewhere, right? Yep, over there. Let's go grab that checkpoint. Please, please, please do not fall into the water. Come on. There we go. So we only have one barrel here, but that's fine. We have more crate puzzles, so let's go ahead and start stacking crates. I really can't help just like belting out bits of the soundtrack. It's such a catchy soundtrack. Almost enough to... Seems like you really struggle to jump over them. And that's bad news for me because the enemy resurfaces later on, but skin's slightly different. Anything around here? Well, yes there is. It's the way to proceed. So that's yet another drawbridge dropped. We've got another golden carrot here. I wonder if we can't... No, because you can't actually go forward whilst doing it, unlike Bugs and Taz, where you can. I think we should be able to get by with just one crate here, because we can pick it up. We can jump onto the treasure chest, I believe. We can't, but we should be able to make the jump anyway. Come on! No! Alright, game, fine. We'll do it the long way. Even just quickly to point it out, I know this isn't going to be of interest to a lot of people, but like where it says handle with care there, the fact I can actually read that now and it's not like a heavily pixelated blur. Duck Station's great at its job, I will say. And as much as I hate to say it because it was a favourite of mine, it's a lot better than PSX. I don't seem to run into as many issues with it. I mean, there was a point where like I actually compiled a Word document just full of the most common errors on PSX and how to fix them. So there was that many, and there's so many people just not answering or helping, and yeah, glad to see we're past the point now where that kind of thing's needed. So I believe, I hope, that's it. I hate that you can't jump on these chests. That would make things a lot easier. I just want to see if there's anything on top of that box. Or set of boxes. Can't see a way up actually, but if you look, we need one golden carrot and one clock. We have all the Acme boxes. The clock, I know how we get. The golden carrot, I really don't want to miss. The golden carrot, I'm not going to miss. And that's it for this level then. Now we just need to find our way to the boss, who is up here. For this level, we actually have a boss included, and some levels are like that. Not all of them, but some are. Oh, come on. But of course, before we actually fight the main boss, we are going to have to mess around with not one, not two, but 3 pirate mini-bosses. So I'm going to let these bombs stack up. May as well take them down in one fell swoop if we can. Or, you know, it could just not register. I think they went a teeny bit overboard here with 3 pirate bosses, I can't lie. 2 would have been more than enough. Especially when they just start throwing these red bombs over and over. That's 1 down. I don't know what these symbols are for. Symbols, or these differently coloured parts of the dock platform, I should say. Come on, just throw me 1 black bomb, it's all I need, friend. Ow. Grab that, we'll give it a throw, and now, luckily, we do have one to throw at the next pirate who shouldn't be invulnerable. No, he isn't, so that's good. Just 1 pirate left to go, just 1 bomb left to throw at him, and here it is. And that should be that sorted. It is. You'd think that'd be like a golden carrot or a clock, wouldn't you? But now we have this lovely little island with coconut trees. Can't kick the coconut trees, but you can kick these bushes, interestingly. This is the island I'd be chilled on. Yeah, this is the island I'd be chilled on if I was here. But on that note, let's get to the boss. The boss is one who's going to reappear numerous times in this era, as you would expect. It's old Yosemite Sam himself. If he's not making your life hell as Taz wanted, he's making your life hell here. So he's going to fire these bombs. They sink platforms. And then when he does that, he's going to throw a TNT crate. You're going to want to pick that up and just throw it from anywhere. It'll go straight back to him. You get a lovely little animation of him blowing himself up. I have done a really bad thing there by foxing myself onto that 1 crate. Ooh. I believe you have to do this 4 times. It gets harder than it looks. I'm probably going to get sunk at least once. It's satisfying seeing him get blown up by a TNT barrel there, isn't it? Fire! Oh, dude. Well, thankfully his health doesn't reset, and those crates, if I wait here, those crates will slowly regenerate. The first crate you jump on to access this arena does sink, by the way, so don't hang around on that crate. Oh, these are giant Acme crates. I suppose they're an Acme stack of crates. 3 more of those, maybe. Do I need to do it 5 times? I thought I was on the first row, not the second there. That's embarrassing. So I'll wait for those crates to regenerate, which they will by the time we get there anyway. Ignore that one, that one. Maybe not ignore it as much as I thought. The TNT crate can knock you as well, so make sure you're not stood at the very edge of a stack of crates. Right, definitely just 1 more of those. You see the rabbit hole next to him there. Yep, got absolutely wrecked. I should have ran away much quicker, but I'm by no means good at this game or perfect at it. I've just played it that many times that I generally know what to do. We see there, look, that would have easily pushed me off the edge if I was stood close enough. And now we get a lovely little cutscene. And he's been sent straight back onto a ship, and I'm straight into the water. That's what you get for jumping mid at the start of a cutscene, isn't it? Oh well. Let's go straight across, grab our clock symbol.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Does make me wish I could fire this cannon, but oh well. Let's go through the glitching out rabbit hole. I've noticed there are a few minor graphical errors with the settings I've got, but I mean, it's really hard to single out how to stop them, and it's worth it for the overall quality increase.
Perfect. You have completed this level.
Excellent. The big bank withdrawal. It's another slightly long level.
Let me save your position.
Do you want to save your game? Well, of course I do.
Thanks, Moyle.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye, Moyle.
Just quickly working out. So 867 kilometers from this island is London. So what? We're 538 miles away from London, and we are 15 kilometer in miles. So we're 9 miles away from Miami. Interesting. So I've actually, I mean, this is overthinking it to the umpteenth degree, but in theory I've been close to this island in real life. Anyway, but enough of that nonsense. Let's go have a sneak peek at the new era we've unlocked, which is the 1930s, with a slightly lesser known Bugs Bunny villain on the bottom there. Let's also grab the carrot for this era, shall we? We may as well. So let's just have a look around, shall we? We've got a bank there, we've got bins we can kick that don't seem to do anything, unfortunately. Hole we can climb there. Access another level at 25 clocks. Looking at what we have in total, that's going to be the next level we unlock. My least favourite level of the game there at 90 clocks. An awesome mini game at 150. A decent level there at 50. And then of course we have our main game, which is our main first level, which is right here, the big bank withdrawal. What's inside? Well, we'll have to find that out next time. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. As usual, likes, subscribes, constructive criticism, all that kind of thing. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.